합니다. Yeah. How was your week? Last week?
Yeah, it was fine.
It was fine, but I
Yeah.
never saw you. I never saw you in the lab.
Uh,
I understand because nothing, there's nothing you can work and then do the experiment. So okay, so usually, what are you doing during the weekday?
well, on Tuesdays I have
Mm,
classes, but
mm,
then on weekdays, well, since I still haven't gone to the lab yet and haven't
mm.
signed any contract with you, I stayed
No.
home and do assignments from my
Mm,
courses.
mm.
And then yeah, and in the middle of that I also try to find things for the research later.
Okay, so are you enjoying the Korean life? Until now, is
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
so
pretty much
busy.
I have adjusted to the life.
What what kind of thing is good for you?
Well, so far in Korea, I think I
Mm.
love the transportations and
Transportation. Okay.
yeah, the food is also fine to me now, yeah.
Mm. In Indonesia, as far as I know, you have the 4 and 5 big islands. So sometimes you are supposed to use the airplane. So
Yeah,
industry is quite developed in Indonesia, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Then what about the other transportation, mass transportation? Is still developing?
In Indonesia right now, it's
Mm.
still in the capital city in Jakarta, yeah. The
Jakarta.
the transportation is
Mm.
the most advanced transportation is still in Jakarta.
Mm. What about the Jogja, Yogyakarta?
Yogyakarta is still pretty much traditional. Yeah, people still tend to use cars and motorcycles.
Mm. And okay, so then that means you can also the you can also I have to say operate. You can also ride the
Yeah,
motorbike.
I have license to ride
Oh, really?
motorcycles and cars, yeah, but only Indonesian license.
Oh, really? Then
Yeah.
then if you have a chance, you can try to get the motorcycle license in Korea.
Uh, yeah, yeah, maybe someday, yeah.
Mm. All right. Yeah. Then um. as as I send you a document and a handout for the research guidance, you're supposed to learn the mammalian cell culture, the training, and also um, it, the some analytical tools. So this Wednesday, this Wednesday we have the gas chromatography the training session.
Yeah.
For now, then I don't know. Then how can you utilize this gas gas chromatography, the machine for or apparatus for your the research? But in the later, then you can use it. GHMS is quite important in analytical tool, and LCMS is also LC liquid chromatography, and then HPLC is really important for the chemistry research. So this Wednesday, that's the reason why what's that? Um, I invite invite you to the group talk group the meeting window and for the scheduling. Okay, so sometimes you cannot understand the Korean explanation because by um the expertise in the company cannot speak in English, or even though he can speak in English, this is for Korean students, so you cannot fully understand the Korean language for this lecture and training. Even though you cannot understand it, then you'd better listen and try to learn what's
Yeah,
going on and what is this the machine. Okay, so
yeah,
I will
definitely.
send the did this good educational session as much as possible, then I strongly recommend. for you to join this educational session. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And another one is um you already have a the tuition and stipend, the stipend scholarship, GSK scholarship.
Yeah.
And is there, do you have any idea whether we have a additional and research grant for the student, international student in Korea and in Indonesia or the another place?
Well, I've heard about the
Hmm.
PK 21 scholarships.
BK,
Have
however,
you ever heard
progress.
of the PK 21? So
Hmm.
I've only heard slightly from my friend who is in Chungnam Daehakgyo.
Now, yeah,
Yeah.
then Chungnam, the university, the research or department, the research could apply for BK, the program, and they are the selected, how to say, they are select, they got
Yeah,
the grant,
there's some
they got the
selection for
grant.
the, yeah.
Yeah. So, for now, for Korean, the graduate students, example, the master's program or PhD program, they have they can apply for individual research grant, even though this money is quite big, quite huge. However, it's very useful for the student experiment or research. And but I'm not sure this program is includes international student or not, but maybe not. So if he can find similar the similar research grant for the international student, even though it is its grant size is relatively small, that will be really useful for you. And also, the last Friday, I visited my friend, and he is working. He's running the company for biotech company and diagnosis and some biomaterials, and he's really great expert in um, the, the bioimaging probe and also protein and DNA analysis and oligomer synthesis, something like that. And he told me that his plan for the his business and also research, and he has a plan to he has planned to um make a branch in Indonesia,
Ah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
but but not just investment. And then
Mm.
he has if it is working very well, then he will have a collaboration between this company and the Indonesian government or
Ah,
some
yeah.
something. So he will prepare. Um, what's that? He's preparing the diagnosis tool
Ah,
and some biological or some disease point of care and some disease detection or something like that. For
I see.
example, it's corona detection point of care,
Mm,
and
yeah.
also in the PCR, the molecular diagnosis and detection, including everything. So he's great expert. However, in Korea, his uh,
Mm,
business business expansion is quite limited. So he has a plan to collaborate with Indonesia or some Singapore, Malaysia, something like that. So this time, for a long time, I have a chance to visit the company. Actually, um he got a PhD in the Rutgers University in the USA,
yeah.
and I met him in America, and
Ah,
I learned so he helped me and supported me in my research a lot, even though we are in the different uh, the research advisor in different field. I'm chemist and then he's biochemist and the molecular biology department. And he's very good. He's really good. His
Mhm.
technology and then it's
Oh.
really good. So I talk about you. So recently, um, Indonesian graduate student, the graduate student join our group, and it's very early stage. So because it is early stage, we didn't do anything yet. Then
Mhm.
oh, he said, oh, that's interesting. And later, then we can meet each other, and we have if we have a chance, so we can work together. We talked about you, and for now, we don't have any plan yet. However, if we can expand or if we developed our research very well, then there's some point whether you can um, whether we can uh, the work and collaborate together with the this Dr. Kim. Okay, his
Yeah.
younger Kim, Dr. Kim.
Dr. Kim.
Dr. Kim, younger Kim. It's really
Uh,
interesting and funny and it's great.
yeah.
It's really
I will look forward to that. Yeah.
okay. It's funny.
Mhm.
It's funny, and then sometimes in the experiment and business, it's really serious, but it's really funny. Okay, before we start our meeting, seriously, then I have a question. Then, what is your original plan after you finish your degree?
I actually plan to
Mm,
work first here around the
mm,
first or 2 years in
mm.
like some in some cosmetic companies here in Korea. And then after that, I will probably be back in Indonesia to,
Anyways,
yeah,
then
to apply
just
what I have learned here.
okay. The Y cosmetic company. Just what I was
Because
asking.
yeah, because my major is cosmetic science, and
Okay.
yeah, because yeah.
And then um then I have no idea about the Indonesia, um, the market and
Mm.
cosmetic or biomedical or some
Oh.
diagnosis and something like that. Then what do you think about that? Think of this. You have any idea or have any prior information about the market of cosmetic field
Mm.
and beauty?
For cosmetics, it's definitely rising
Mm,
now. People are
mm,
taking more interest in cosmetics,
mm,
and
mm,
also I think it also begins in Korean cosmetics, since
mm,
Korean cosmetics entered the Indonesian market.
mm.
People's interest has spiked up, and nowadays, even nowadays, cosmetics companies are now also rising in numbers in
Okay.
local companies. Yeah.
Um, you also have a plan, if possible, if you whether you have do you have a plan to the run a company?
Yeah, I think if I already have sufficient experience in this industry, I think
Oh,
I would think about it. Yeah.
no, okay. So Indonesia, you worked in the company, cosmetic companies,
I did internship for 3 months, for around 3 months,
3 months,
4 months in
three
a
months.
cosmetic
Okay.
company. Yeah.
Okay, 3 months. Okay, it's
Yeah,
almost nothing.
it's not much. Yeah, I know it's not much.
Okay,
It's
I
right
see.
before I
Mm,
arrived in Korea.
okay, I see. All right, then, okay, right now, let's get into the main topic. So, did you any prepare, did you prepare the some research,
I
some
yeah, here we go.
material? You can
Yeah.
share that on the bottom, you can find a Hongyu.
Yeah. Yeah, here.
Then go to, okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Well,
use to use the Zoom.
yeah, I've
Mhm.
only organized some papers.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And
It's the ingredients from the tolak angin that I've mentioned earlier. And turns out that there's a few papers that talk about this as a cosmetic ingredient.
Hmm. Hmm. Then I have a question before we talk about the paper. Um, do you sort out some candidate material or candidate um the items or candidate the cosmetic materials or candidate the traditional natural compound in Indonesia?
So far, I've only picked
Mm.
these two yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
That's
still
fine.
looking
That's
for
fine.
more, but yeah.
Mm.
This is also interesting because this
Mm.
ingredient in Indonesia, I think they have only been used for medicines,
Mm.
for traditional medicine. So in
Mm.
cosmetics, they're still pretty rare, I think.
Mm. Oh, these two material, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
echinacea and
Okay, then why don't you explain the these two?
uh so yeah, so the first one is the Echinacea purpurea. This one
What is the
um
name? Echinacea. Oh, that's the
Echinacea,
echinacea. Echinacea. This
purple
okay.
coneflower.
Okay. So what you have a do you have an idea of this material? As the is that is this is not a real name, it's academic, the nomenclature, right?
Uh, yeah, I think
Mm.
I've only yeah, I think I've heard about the flower before,
Mm.
and it it was it is usually used as a drink, as a medicinal drink. They
Mm.
usually serve it as a tea, something like that,
Mm. Mm.
because it has antioxidant and
Mm.
anti-inflammatory properties.
Mm.
And when applied in skincare, it
Mm.
has potentials to get rid of free radicals and also have the
Mm.
anti-wrinkle properties.
Okay.
Yeah, so and also in this one in oh, 잠시만요.
Mm.
And I think if it is combined with the Phyllanthus urinaria
Uh,
um in in photo protection products like sunscreen, I think
okay. I'm sorry for the interruption. Do you have any the picture of this material or the can
yeah,
explain?
I don't have the picture. Oh wait a
So
second.
if you can find this thing, this natural product in or some I don't know this plant or something in the internet Google, then why don't you show me? Why
Yeah,
don't you show me
wait a
the
second. Yeah.
picture of this
Wait,
material?
yeah, here's the picture of the
Oh,
plant.
okay. Popcorn flower. Okay. Then I think I'm not sure. However, then I don't know. Then um, I think I saw this similar or this kind of flower in Korea also.
Oh.
but
In
it
Korea.
looks like similar, but I don't know exactly same or not. Then
Uh,
mm, wait a second. This okay, that is the actual name, academic name. Let me
Echinacea. Yeah.
Phyllanthus urinaria. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, this second one. I never heard
Mm,
this name, even in Korea. Then in Indonesia, it's very what's that is dominant. Indonesia, there are so many
yeah.
this flower and then this plants, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go back
Uh,
to the table of the
uh,
papers you summarized.
uh, wait. Yeah, so pretty much these plants have the
Mm,
potential as a cosmetic products to be
mm,
formulated into a cosmetic products because
okay.
it has all the good things like the antioxidant and also
Mm,
the anti-inflammatory and also the ability to scavenge free radicals in sunscreens is I think
mm.
it is a good um a good thing to be formulated into a cosmetic products.
Okay, so if it is added to the cosmetic, the things, then what kind of cosmetic the product is good for this material for the functional, some functional the things for some function. It's cream or skin or what?
Uh, and in Indonesia, I think
Mm,
people mostly use sunscreen for both um healthiness and also aesthetics because Indonesia has lots of skin cancer concerns because Indonesia is in the equator. So people use sunscreens to make this
sun
their
cream.
skin healthier and also to prevent them from having skin cancer.
Okay. So is there any in Indonesia there are so many skin cancer the patients?
Yeah, due to the sun exposure. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I understand because it's very close to the
it's very
it's,
close to the sun. Yeah, it's in
yeah,
the equator. Yeah.
oh, skin cancer is the problem for the Indonesian people. In Korea, then they care about this skin cancer. However, in Korea, I never it's not so serious problem.
Um.
But
Yeah.
but but they care about this whitening. Is they
Yeah.
exposed to the skin, the
Mm.
sun, that the
Yeah.
color is get darker.
Indonesia also cares so much about that. Yeah. The
But
whitening
in
of.
yeah, but skin cancer in Korea, skin cancer, the concept of skin cancer is quite relatively low, even though
Yeah.
some the researcher emphasize this. Nobody, no, not nobody. Most of people doesn't care about don't care about the skin
Mm.
cancer.
Yeah.
Rather than the whitening. So and also aging. So some
Mm.
wrinkle. So they also show the advertisement that if the taxi driver or some sports player exposed to the sunlight for a long time, this wrinkle is quite serious and
Mm.
also it's doesn't good for his the not beauty, how to say it, for the
With the
for
appearance. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, for the appearance. So they usually care about this. So even
Mm,
even men and women
yeah.
and old people and young people, they care about this
Mhm.
wrinkle and whitening. Then, however, in Indonesia, including this beauty and beauty things, they also care about the skin cancer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay. Yes. Because the location is different. I had never thought about this cancer issue. Now,
Mm.
I just thought skin cancer issue just for white people, just the Caucasian, because the
Um,
skin condition is not
yeah, there's can
good.
yeah, don't
And
have maintenance yet.
okay, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So the papers
Mm.
it also shows that the Phyllanthus neruri, the second plant, also has the ability to heal wounds when
Wound
it
healing,
is for wound healings.
wound healing.
Yeah,
Mm.
through hydrogel formulations, but it shows that it exhibit lower antioxidant activity in gel form, so it still needs to be adjusted with other active components. But it's pretty much telling that these two have the great potential as an antioxidant ingredient.
So, so I suggest for you to summarize the main function of
Um,
this and major component of
mm.
this I Manieran. I don't know. It's
Oh
wound
yeah, the
healing.
menu.
Then wound healing, and um, you said you wanna. You said you think if this material and this product is included in the sunblock and sunscreen, then it'll be good. However, then if you wanna put this one or insert this material or add this material, then what is this material for? Just antioxidant, or this material has
Um,
function to block the ultra
uh,
the what's it, ultraviolet
yeah,
or
I'm just compiling
mm,
what people have done about what researchers have been done
mm,
with this ingredient. Yeah, I'm trying to find
mm.
what will interest me. Yeah.
Okay, then this table is good, and but 2 or 3 days enough. I think 2 or 3 days enough for you to find this paper. Okay, right now um you wanna use this natural product for the sunblock and also wound healing the material. Then next step is you are supposed to find first one the main component of this natural product, and
Mm.
also the second one is if you find out the each ingredient, then you're supposed to search the chemical structure or chemical
Okay.
property, and
Okay.
also uh, then third one is why they use this material for the sunscreen and wound healing. So antioxidant is not enough, or anti microbial function is, yeah, that's good, but it's not enough for the wound healing. Is there any component or any function to how to say to the cover to activate the skin tissue? How to say? Then you're supposed to define main function of this material.
Yeah.
Oxidative stress. And the
Yeah. Yeah.
starting point is to find to read this paper and try to find what's the mechanism
Mm.
for this natural product to uh, do the wound healing effect, to show wound healing effect. Just if it has the antioxidant activity or the antimicrobial viral activity, even though it doesn't influence the wound healing, it can be a good material. You understand me?
Yeah.
This wound healing is um, 이 재생하다. 피부
Mm.
재생을 영어로 뭐라고 하죠?
Mm.
reproduce.
Reproduce.
So if there's wound, some 화상을 입거나 상처를 입으면, if there is a the 화상이 뭐냐면 불에 데인 거.
Mm.
그래서 if somebody's skin hurt because of the fire and then hot water and hot liquid, and also if if the knife cut the skin, this is wound, or some car accident or something like that, if the skin destroyed and the people's muscle and inside the skin exposed to the outside, then first thing, um, it can be infected by the bacteria. So it should protect the skin or inside your body from the bacteria. And also, the 근육, the tissue should reconnect it and cover this the wounded area. So is there any mechanism, biomedical mechanism or anything to facilitate this recover this wounded area? So we can think of these two different part. Okay, if this natural product work both both function, it's much better. However, if
Mm.
this just work for just protection from the microbial or bacteria, antibacterial, it is also better. It is also good. So in the paper, um, I think you are supposed to find what's the main function of or effect of this natural product
Mm.
and summarize. All right. Okay. Can you go back to the
Okay.
first one?
This one.
Okay. Let's see the detail. So this medicinal use. I'm looking at the number one paper. Medicinal use, active compound for traditional respiratory infection, anti-inflammation, antioxidant. Infection has Archimedes, phenolic, okay. Polysaccharide, caffeine, immune, um, immunomodulatory stimulation, immune, polysaccharide, and activation immune cells. Here, wound healing, anti-inflammation due to caffeine acid derivatives, anti-inflammation. Okay. Antioxidant, antimicrobial. So I think if from the number one paper, I think it has three major functions. First one, anti-inflammation for the on the healing, antioxidant, antimicrobial, antiviral effect, or including respiratory tract infections. Okay. Okay, second, the study on tissue culture, cosmetic ingredient, whitening, and anti-wrinkle. Why? Because of antioxidant?
I think
I,
it's
I'm
true
talking.
because
I'm talking about the number two papers
yeah.
for the cosmetics. So in summary, you wrote TC pairs as cosmetic ingredient, antioxidant, whitening, anti-wrinkle, and antioxidant is okay. Yeah, why whitening? By then by what? Through what? What mechanism make it whitening and anti-wrinkle?
The whitening one is the that reduce melanin synthesis,
Oh, okay, good.
and the anti-wrinkle uh degrades skin collagen
Mm,
that causes the wrinkle.
okay, okay. So if the problem is that if it works for whitening, whitening and the anti-wrinkle, this component penetrate into the skin,
Mm.
right? If it's not, then even though in vitro experiments it shows, even though it shows melanin, reduced melanin synthesis, or that the inhibit MMP or this mechanism, um, it's doesn't make sense because it is inside the body. But if we just develop or use this material for just the cosmetic, the cream or lotion, and we don't know it can penetrate into the skin or not. So
Mm.
that's the another issue. So it has this research has a limitation. However, but it's still working, I think, even though we have no idea whether it's penetrating into the skin or not.
Yeah. This paper does not
Mm,
conduct any
mm,
clinical tests, so they only did the in vitro
mm.
experiment. Yeah.
Okay, all right, interesting. But they did the research a lot.
It's only a few
Okay,
papers that I found in it.
okay. So why don't you go to the third paper?
Next one, yeah.
Mm.
The third paper
Anti-inflammatory,
is too medical, I think.
atomic. What is it? Atopic
A
eczema.
atopic atopic eczema is the
Mm,
immunocompromised disease, skin disease.
mm.
Yeah. So it's also basically eczema is the skin barrier that is ruined, and it can be super dry, so people are trying to find cures for it.
Okay. Then- okay, good. And um, as I mentioned, so why don't you stop the sharing the document?
Uh,
Just you can stop
oh, can stop.
sharing the
Okay,
window.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'll give a mission. Then first one, as I said, what did I say? I forget.
Which one?
You're supposed to do this, um the sunscreen. You said
Mm,
your idea, first idea, sunscreen,
oh,
sunblock.
the sunscreen formulation.
Yeah, second idea is the skin care, the cosmetics, right?
Yeah.
And so then, as I said, why sunblock? The I said just I said to investigate the mechanism of the
The
sunblock.
mechanism and also the main function
Yeah,
and the
and
major component. Yeah.
yeah, right, the sunblock and for the skincare. Let's summarize it.
Okay.
And the other one, what is the main ingredient? And if you find it, and try to find chemical structure
Okay.
of this main ingredient.
And
And
also
third
the
one,
property. Yeah.
and third one or fourth one is there any the cosmetic material or the pharmaceutical material by
Mm,
using this component or this natural product?
yeah. Like any product that already exists with this ingredient, right? Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. This just four paper or five paper is everything you find, or you just sort out and show me the representative the papers. Then if people studied very much or a lot, then means they're still using this natural product for their purpose or some cosmetic and some the
Mm,
the pharmaceutical things. So if that, then um, I'm doubting whether we study this natural product
mm,
more or not.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so investigate this thing and search this thing, these four things, and and let's have a meeting. It's offline meeting.
Yeah.
When is okay for you? Next week, I'm really busy.
I will follow your schedules again.
Schedules. Monday is fine for me.
Monday is okay. Yeah.
Mm, Monday is okay. So Monday
Um, Monday.
is Monday. It's
Ah,
Monday.
no, 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 no.
So Monday
Mm,
afternoon, 4 and 5 o'clock. Try to search these things
mm,
as much as possible. And let's see, Monday. Just if you cannot find much, or if since you don't have enough time to um the to do this search or research again, that's fine. Just 5 or 10 minutes. The meeting is good for us, I think.
okay. Yeah.
And then let's see whether we have the proper time on Friday or not. Monday and Friday.
Monday or
Let's see.
Friday. Okay.
Okay, so Monday short meeting, and this Friday we have a deeper meeting.
Okay. Yeah.
We do better have a deeper meeting. And why don't you share the document, the the
I will
document?
send it the PDF to you. Yeah.
Okay, all right, and also what else? Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a meeting tomorrow, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so
5
much, Professor
p.m.
Zhang.
No problem.
Yeah.
And let's make a speed.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Have,
Bye.
bye.
안녕히
Have a
계세요.
good day.